Tried to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes.
Anything changed? Nope.
I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, really right. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
Start of the third quarter from BYU. 24-12. BYU has the ball on their own 25-yard line, second down and 10.
And we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. With that, let's get up to Atlanta. We're standing by at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long
Led
periods
by
of
quarterback
time
number 18, Danny
The
Carter.
way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Score from earlier's game, Wisconsin 35, Michigan 14. Kind of depressing. I kind of wanted Michigan to go on top of that one.
Now Carter on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before
Florida kicked ass today, 34-3 against Tennessee.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways.
Oh, fuck, you fumble. Jesus Christ, that's not how we start this drive.
The football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Wow. Clear as day, too. Hey, McCaffrey, fuck off for a minute.
Carter now, following a fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Looking to throw. Carter. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7.
Find a hole, Carter.
Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Back to throw. Carter. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find
a way
to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's...
Oh, so close.
Here's Carter on first and 10. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Ready? 30 base. Any weapon.
Carter throwing on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw is Carter on first down.
Carter, look for more.
Deep for more. And that is incomplete. Ooh. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Carter. Going to throw again.
Don't go for more. Go for that guy.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Looking to throw. Carter got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the... And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 17 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them.
Third
Are they a
quarter
wide
play
receiver?
in
Are they a big
Texas.
extra blocker on the field?
have the
Or are they a
ball
hybrid and
back.
caught in between? So are you going to
First
use...
and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 14-18 started the third quarter. On second thought, they just turned it over. 14-3, Auburn has the ball back. That's a quick update. Shoot.
On first down,
The
Carter.
offense needs to wake up in that game.
And he's going
But
to
it's
drop this
still
off to his fullback.
anyone's
Up to
game
the
at this
35
point.
before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and
Christian
cover
McCaffrey.
downfield.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down.
Let's go.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. On second down, McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Keep going, stay on the
A
field,
gain
stay on
of
the
5,
field. Just let
good
it go to
enough
half,
for the
go to half,
first
go to half,
down.
go to half, go to
So
half.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
14-0 halftime.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves towards halftime. Two touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson.
Auburn's about to score another touchdown, hopefully.
To check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 2 touchdown passes there for Mitchell Trubisky. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Redskins. Ray McLeod, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Auburn doing what Auburn does the best. 20-0 extra point pending, so it would be 21-3 right now. Of course, they're calling McCaffrey's numbers.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. That's it.
Carter now on 1st and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Carter. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Moved back to the 10.
Yes.
They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Looking to throw. Carter to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there.
Come on.
Especially in a spot like this.
You.
As you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Shit.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Seriously, it went for on 4th down and goal.
So it's Panther football as we welcome
Out of
you back.
1-yard line. Should have fucking kicked the field goal.
Here's Carter throwing to start the drive. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
It is a 1-score game.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carter. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as
Hey,
they stop
do
it
it
with
again.
22 ticks to go in the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? And in the fourth quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
21-14.
So for Carolina, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Who the fuck is that? Okay. Alright.